Hey YouTube, it's Bugout. You might recall in my last video that I broke the Tanto point off of the First Edge 1250 knife that I reviewed, and this has LMAX steel. The MSRP is $275, and it broke at the very beginning of testing. I received the comment, most comments were like, it should not have broken, including the comments from First Edge Knife, who are going to send me a replacement, which I'm now going to try to break. But in the meantime, reading through my comments, I'm not sure how the blade was removed from the pallet, but most lateral side-to-side motions will break any blade. It is physics. Knives in general are not designed to take the lateral force of a lever. This may or may not have been written by another YouTuber who is reviewing First Edge knives and is not happy with me at the moment. Other gear reviewers I know are just like, Anyways. So that gave me the idea, if I could find a knife that could pass the tests that the First Edge knife failed on, using the same pallets, the same conditions, actually much colder conditions, then I would break the laws of physics. Challenge accepted. Hey guys, thanks for watching, and let's just go ahead and roll that beautiful footage of the Recon 1. Here I am using the exact same palette, even the same camera angle to show you guys how similar of a test that I was putting the Recon 1 up against. And remember, the First Edge knife broke maybe after about 8 attempts into the wooden pallet, and I was just doing the side-to-side wiggling, trying to separate the wood and this wooden pallet along the grain. Remember, this pallet has been sitting outside in the elements, in the rain, so it's really shouldn't have been a difficult test for any knife. And as you can see, it's colder today, so it's even more difficult of a test that the Recon 1 went through. But yeah, I kind of got bored with the Recon 1 passing all of those tests, and I kind of moved on to what First Edge told me not to do with the knife. Whenever they saw that I broke the knife, they said, well, if you're prying with it, maybe that's the cause of it. So you can't pry with this tactical knife that we make for the Navy SEALs. I'm like, okay, you can't pry with that, so let me pry with the Recon 1 to see if that one will break. So, as pry as I might, I know that's a bad pun, I'm sorry about that, but as try as I might to pry and to break it, break the tip, or break something with the Recon 1, I was unsuccessful. And so I kind of lost my mind a little bit and started to pry the pallet away from the other pieces of wood, and that didn't have really an effect either, which I kind of figured it wouldn't. Otherwise, I don't know if I would have attempted it, because this is my buddy's Recon 1, and I told him, hey, can I borrow this? Mine's back in the States. I've been using mine for a couple years. You've had yours for a while as well. It's okay if I try to break your knife on camera. And he's like, sure. And I was like, if I break it, I promise I will replace it. He's like, all right, sounds good. So yeah, you can kind of see what is all scuffed up and stuff, just because he uses it all the time. So this is a used knife that's $200 cheaper, and it passed the same test. I mean, I even put all of my weight on the Recon 1 and then tried to do the side-to-side lateral movements that are physically impossible, and was still not able to break the tip, because this thing breaks the laws of physics, as you guys know. I hope you guys know that I'm just messing with the other YouTuber. I'm not serious with my attacks. YouTubers are sometimes predictable, and I think it's funny. All the love to you, buddy. But anyways, I tried to break this the same way. I did all the things that First Edge knives told me not to do, and I was not able to. I mean, it left a carnage behind it. I had to stop the test because my hand was hurting so much. You can see it shaking here. My hand was hurting. I really tried to break this thing using the pallet. Anyways, y'all stay safe out there, and remember, it pays to be prepared. God bless. Hey YouTube, it's Bugout, and today we're going to be talking about a tactical knife made for and used by active duty special operations military. Stay tuned.